Do whatever you want.
Hello, my name is Jackson Fitzgerald, and me and my team will be presenting the Flic Corporation. So my team includes myself, AJ Potter, Adam Vang, and Precious Yang. And then for our executive summary, the Flic Smart Button is a small compact wireless device that is designed to simplify everyday life and has customizable Bluetooth commands with capabilities to connect to different apps such as Alexa and Spotify. Flic appeals to tech-savvy people who value efficiency and connectivity. I will be handing you off to Adam Bank to talk about target market.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm going to be talking about our target market overview. So, our primary target market focuses on tech-savvy millennials and Gen Z. These generations have grown up in the digital world and are highly familiar with the role technology plays in simplifying daily tasks. They are quick adopters of innovation solutions and seek convenience, customization, and seamless integration across their device and daily routines. Our secondary target market includes gamers, smart home owners, parents, the elderly, and business professionals. Looking at gamers and streamers, with a growing population of game streaming and content creation, many individuals either stream professionally or aspire to do so. Flic has the opportunity to develop a product similar to Stream Deck, customizable buttons that are streamlined workflow, switch scenes, control audio, or launch games with a single touch. Gamers can also use Flic to quickly launch their favorite games or even set up a movie theater mode in their room with one simple button. Smart home owners, parents, elderly, and business professionals. This group can greatly benefit from the simplicity and functionality that Flic offers. Whether it's setting up a home automation, simplifying daily routines, or improving accessibility, the potential use case are broad. What makes this segment especially promising is the influence of tech-savvy millennials and Gen Z. Since these people are younger, and these users often introduce their parents, grandparents, or other colleagues to new technology, helping them understand how smart home tools like Flic can enhance everyday life. Now we will have Precious with the campaign objectives.
Hello, my name is Precious, and today I'll be talking about campaign objectives. Our main goal is to position Flic Button as an essential tool for tech lovers, especially those interested in smart home automation and IoT devices. The core message of our campaign is to show how Flic simplifies automation with just one button. To achieve this, we have built a strategy that blends tech-focused messaging with targeted digital engagement. We'll use multiple strategies to reach our audience effectively. Tech-centric messaging will highlight advanced use cases like smart home automation, productivity hacks, and integration with IoT devices, influencer and tech reviews. Collaborating with YouTubers and blogs in the smart tech niche will give us credibility and wider reach. Social media ads and content will run targeted campaigns on platforms where our audience spends time: YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. Community and UGC engagement. Encouraging tech users to share their setups will create organic content and social proof. Referral and loyalty programs will incentivize customers to bring in new buyers through discounts or bonus buttons. I'll be passing it back over to Adam to discuss the distribution channel.
Distribution channels. So the first one we're going to focus on are online markets, focused on Amazon, eBay, and Walmart Marketplace, which is the key. And for our second one, it's going to be corporate and bulk sales. So for that, we're going to focus on business-to-business partnerships. We can target businesses like offices and other co-working spaces that can use Flic Button for automation. The third one will be brick and mortar retail. We think Best Buy, Target, Micro Center, Apple stores, and then we can also partner up with smart home sections for in-store demos or furniture stores. The fourth one would be influencers. we can collaborate with tech reviewers, smart home enthusiasts, and lifestyle influencers on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram that can showcase the features and benefits of Flic. For our last one will be bundling and promotion. We can create smart home kits like the bundle Flic button with other smart home devices like smart bulbs, plugs, or hubs to offer a complete automation solution. We can offer seasonal promotions, discounts, or bundles during the holidays like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or back to school. For the next one we're going to do is the Flic product overview. So the Flic offers a wireless button connection that seamlessly pairs with smartphones or tablets with a connectivity range up to 100 feet. Each Flic button supports 3 customizable actions: a single click, a double click, and a long press. These inputs allow users to personalize and automate a wide variety of functions. The next one is looking at the compatibility and smart functions. Flic integrates with a broad range of smart home devices, making it easy to control lights, thermostats, and other IoT products. Active custom scenes or routines with a single press. For smartphones control, Flic can be used to take hand-free photos, play or skip music tracks, send pre-written text message instantly. Flic also integrates with popular apps and services like Spotify, Google Assist, Alexa, and many more, unlocking a wide range of automation possibilities. Now, the design and usability. It is very compact and portable. The Flic button features a small, sleek, and round design. It can be carried in your pocket, worn, or mounted on surfaces using its adhesive, backing, or other accessories used from Flic. Flic also has a long battery life. Each button is powered by a replaceable CR2032 coin cell battery and offers up to 1 year of battery life depending on its usage. Flic is also a user-friendly app. The Flic app is designed with simplicity in mind. It features an intuitive interface that makes it easy to pair devices and customizable actions, even for users with little technical experience. Now we will have AJ talking about the Flic community.
Hi there. So I will be handling the Flic community section. So primarily what we're trying to do here is share code with others. We want to have access to different codes that allow different functions to the Flic button for its use. For example, an idea to be putting this code possibly in the community chat, specifically under stories. If somebody possibly found a use for a Flic button that they wanted to share with everybody else outside of turning it into a project, so to speak, pertaining to some of the other stories that are located in the community chat. But really a specific code, something they programmed it to do specifically outside of putting it together in a different mechanism or piece of machinery that they created. Additionally though, another thing that we wanted to do is add this code specifically in applications, and maybe if considering our tech market and the target market that we have, we feel it would be beneficial to do this, and overall just increase engagement, because there are a great majority of people that like to program that are within our target market that would like to kind of see the code, where it's going to be, how we can develop it, and really where it's being, really in essence, how it's working, how it's doing the function that is being programmed to. Now I will send it over to Precious.
To maximize reach and engagement, we'll focus on key platforms. Social media. Tech enthusiasts actively discuss smart home automation on platforms like TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter or X. Influencer collaborations. YouTube reviews are powerful. Seeing real use cases builds trust. SEO and blog content. Blog posts will educate and improve discoverability through Google searches. Email and retargeting ads. These will help convert interested users who need an extra push to purchase. Now I will be passing it back over to AJ to go over financials.
So our financials are going to break up into 3 parts. In essence, we're estimating we're going to need $8,000 in total for our marketing campaign. That's due in part to our social media ads. For specifically social media, we will be using the pay-per-click method for the various platforms listed on the left. That would be Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and all these ads will run relatively for a month in order to test to see their engagement and be changed if need be after that testing period. Additionally, we're estimating that we're going to need around $3,000 for influencer marketing. This is primarily just the fixed cost of what a standard fee is for an influencer. We are specifically targeting a micro influencer, considering that is the pay range around $3,000. And really, to be specific, the influencer is somebody who is well advised in the tech industry, familiar with the product, and really can just kind of gauge usership, engagement through the target market, and show different uses and unique features about the product. Next, this is some of our email marketing content. So really what we did in essence for these emails is to not only educate people about the product and different uses, but have different elements that are going to engage viewership to the viewer of the email, using different images, redesigning the logo a little bit, and adding emojis and different things to really in essence just engage viewership to that. Each ad is a little different. On the far left, you'll see this is primarily just educating people on possible uses and possible ideas for the product. Like, for example, somebody maybe would like to link their lights. Maybe they want to create some sort of TV remote where they can shut their TV on and off or some other electronic device. In the middle, this is more so checking in on somebody who is interested about the product and wanting more information, and giving a little message about how the different uses are, excellent customer service, and then a little description about the dynamic product, what its uses are, things pertaining to that. And then lastly, on the far right, this is primarily to indicate if people were thinking about buying the product, really just kind of a little redesign to educate them, what are the product uses, what are things pertaining to that, and then also provide an email link in case somebody did want to buy something. They have a little notification or a checkup to notify them that they still have something in their cart. And then of course, all these links have direct links to the website where people can learn more information about the product. But in essence, these emails were built not only to educate people and show them different uses for the product, but also kind of have a traditional element to marketing emails, such as checking in on a client, letting somebody know their cart is empty, but all centered around some sort of engagement and some sort of aspect of providing information on the product and different uses. So this is another element of the marketing content here. This is SEO. So these search engines, these search terms, keywords were specifically picked based upon what is being searched on Amazon and other popular sites, Walmart, Target. So really these are, in essence, keywords that are related to the central idea of the Flic button, and also kind of to differentiate different search terms from similar products to Flic. And in essence, this is just something to continue to diversify the Flic product itself, and at the same time have different search terms that direct them back to the Flic product instead of other smart home devices that may have similar features. So again, this is a little more of a social media content. Again, similar to what was showed before, but changed text geared toward a specific point. This is talking a little bit about specifically the community, how you can connect with the community, not necessarily, there are different links to find information on product and how to purchase, but this is more so really just providing information on how people can get to the community, learn different applications about the product, and really in essence having the ability just to go far beyond what the description is on the overall website. So next. So buyer personas, so these are two ideal buyers that we imagined for the product. So on the left, meet Liam. He's 20 years old and a sophomore at University of Boston. Everything Liam owns has some sort of tech application. He has an Apple Watch, an Apple Pen, and an iPad, and he prefers to use digital wallet. So Liam is a lifelong learner, very much someone who embraces technology. He uses it every day. Liam is all about the new things, new fab in technology, and really just likes to get his hands on program and develop. And this is an ideal customer that we want. This is somebody who's really invested in the product, someone who likes tech, somebody who likes to learn things. And this is kind of a perfect example of somebody that if they were kind of able to give access to the code, they can kind of play around with it and learn about it. And that's kind of another element to that specific target market that we coordinated and or presented here. Next, on the right here, meet Kate. So Kate, she's 29 years old and she's a director at a tech company based in Florida. Kate is super inquisitive, has a desire to learn. Kate also loves technology and has a car with built-in Wi-Fi, electric car, all electric everything. And then Kate is also a fan of technology with multiple uses, and any tech she can learn from, she desires to have, really just something that she can buy and just learn from, maybe program, look at it internally a little bit. And also quality and compactness is a must for her. In essence, that's the entire Flic button. That's something that we want people to understand, that it's a high quality product that has multiple uses, that has so many different elements to an educational piece, a high quality piece, and something that's small and compact and easily can be transported. So goals and marketing efforts, this kind of breaks up into 3 points. So awareness, and so increased brand awareness for the product. So really this is kind of relating back to the SEO search terms, really just kind of making Flic more, the Flic Home Smart Button more prominent in searches instead of having other similar products show up. So really just kind of making that branding and making it more unique, and then facilitate new creative ideas for the product. So again, that kind of relates to what we pre-developed before. With the emails, kind of giving people different uses about the product, what they can do. Oh, you know, I can turn on my lights. You know, I can turn this in TV remote, turn off my TV. Just new and unique things that people wouldn't necessarily know about the product. And again, different elements of contacting people if they want information, and then always centering back to the same idea that people, if they want to visit the website, purchase the product, they have a link right there they can click and learn more information. And then also just center on community engagement. So again, pertaining back to what we were talking about with code, that we feel that that's going to be a great element to kind of increase in community engagement in the community chat, providing different code, whether that be, for example, somebody writes a story about how they found this specific code and made the Flic button do that, or just providing specific code for the applications in the application section, the community chat. Because of our tech-savvy market, we feel as though the people in our target market are going to know a lot about code, going to know a lot about the internal workings of the system. So we feel as though that would be something beneficial that can be added to the chat, where people can have that other element where they can explore the product and really, in essence, just kind of make it their own. So now I'm going to turn it over to Precious for KPIs. Fine, we're good. Don't worry about it.
To track success, we'll. Okay, hold on.
Composure.
Success.
For you.
Success.
So forget.
Success.
It's okay. I
Success.
mispronounced
Success.
community like 4 times. 3 or 4 times.
It's gonna be a long
I got
video.
this. To track success, we'll focus on these key performance indicators. Brand awareness. Metrics like social media reach and website traffic will indicate how well. Okay, hold on. I got this.
You good? You got this, Precious.
Okay. No. Okay. To track success, we'll focus on these key performance indicators. Brand awareness. Metrics like social media reach and website traffic will indicate how well our campaign is spreading. Engagement. We'll measure interactions, including video views, likes, and shares. Conversions. Click-through rates on ads and sales data will show how well we're turning interest into purchases. Retention. We'll monitor repeat purchases and email engagement to ensure customers stay connected. Sales performance. Revenue and discount campaign effectiveness will determine our ROI. Finally, I'll be handing it back over to Jackson to conclude our presentation.
In conclusion, we will continue to build brand awareness through Instagram and Facebook, and we will use ads to inform users further on the product, and we will also use email to advertise the product even more to our customers. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and I hope you enjoyed.